Hello, thank you for joining us on this episode of Sports Bets for Free. My name is Scott Jenkins, your host, just a local sports bettor here in Phoenix, Arizona. And hopefully today with our bets and your bets, it's going to be another profitable day for you. Major League Baseball show, September 5th. We're a little late putting this out, but figure we better get it going here. If you're new to our show, welcome. Outlier does sponsor all of our YouTube episodes here. If you're not familiar with Outlier, we do have a 7-day free trial here on the YouTube show. You can check it out our YouTube channel link as well at the end of every episode on YouTube. Outlier does a lot of different things for you. It gives you the best odds on bets, great bet ideas. You can store multiple bets from multiple books in one particular spot. Find out where all the money's coming in on the books. Outlier 7-day free trial available to you once again in our YouTube channel page and at the end of every episode in the comment section. All right, let's get started. Major League Baseball, we're going to run through this one quickly. Cubs up first against the Nats, the only day game going on here on Friday. Cubs about a $2.20 favorite here as the Nats have basically laid down a lot here in the second half of this season. Cubs have not been fantastic by any stretch of the imagination. Today, Javier Assad, and Jake Irvin pitching matchup here. Total of 10.5. We do like the Cubs in this one. We think they got enough firepower to get this done. Cubs money line minus 1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. We will play Cubs over 5.5 team total as well. That one makes us a little nervous the way the Cubs offense has been going, but maybe PCA and Bush can get this thing going. Cubs minus a half a run, first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. And then PCA, Michael Bush, same 5 plays apiece. Home run, double, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases. Next game up, Brewers and Priester on the mound against Oviedo and the Pirates. So the Brewers should go in and show the Dodgers what they couldn't do, which is win a game in Pittsburgh. Oh, my God. We'll get to the Dodgers here in a minute, but could they have been any worse? Not only that, they ruined the under by scoring 3 in the top of the 9th, which are meaningless because they still lost. They scored 3 runs, or they scored 0 runs in 17 innings and then put up a 3 spot. Sounds like the Dodgers we all know and love at $400+ million payroll. Anyway, this one's about the Brewers. They get the win here, coming off that nasty loss 2-0 to the Phillies. Do like the Brewers in this one. Money line front 5. Brewers money line for the game. Don't really got to mess around too much with this. Pittsburgh, I think, goes back to not scoring again, so under 3.5, 4.5 team total as well. Reds at home, Andrew Abbott, Peterson for the Mets. Total at 9. This game in Cincinnati, 6:40 Eastern time. Reds and Andrew Abbott have both struggled tremendously as of late. I don't like what I'm seeing from Andrew Abbott over his last few starts, to say the least, in that one there. So got to roll with the Mets here, even though don't like him normally against the left-hander. Give us the Mets money line, getting the cheap money. Mets money line front 5. Till Andrew Abbott shows a good outing here, I think we got to keep rolling against them. Next game up, White Sox, Tigers, Jack Flaherty on the mound in Detroit. Tigers are a monster favorite again, and these White Sox are just pesky. They will just not give you an easy run line win, which is what every Joe bettor wants. They will just not go away. I don't think they go away here today either. I don't think they win this game, but plus 1.5 for the White Sox looks tasty, plus a half a run front 5 as well in that one. Next game up, Schlitter and the Yankees, Blue Jays with Kevin Gausman. This is a series we've been waiting for. AL East, line it up. Let's go to work. Let's do this, right? Let's get going here. Game in New York. I think I like the dog here, to be really honest. I do like a big scoring game here as well. The total's around 9. Pull it down to 8.5. Play the over. No reason to sit there and get a push because you didn't want to pay 20 vig in juice. This game here should be some runs scored in this. Gausman's given up his share this season. Schlitter has as well. Schlitter should be okay, I think, down the road. Stuff looks all right, but early in his career here, this is a tough spot. Toronto's been whacking the ball all over the place. So have the Yankees. Over 8.5, over 4.5 front 5. Next game up at 7:05 Eastern time. The world's most disappointing team, known as the LA Dodgers, going against Dean Kremer and the Orioles. Now, no, Dean Kremer can have his moments where he gets blown up. I will say this, his ERA at home is almost 2 runs better per game, and that's good enough for me to take the dog here with the Orioles. To be really honest, the way that the Dodgers played in Pittsburgh, they should be absolutely ashamed of what they did. That was just gross. I understand losing the Skeens game. I'm okay there. But the first two are not – they shouldn't have happened. Okay, you lose the Skeens game, but you should have took 2 out of 3 that set. You couldn't score any runs in game 2. You couldn't stop the Pittsburgh offense in game 1. Let's give you all the plays we got in this one. Orioles money line plus 1.5, minus 1.5, and 2.5 on the run line. Orioles over 3.5 team total. Orioles money line first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Gunnar Henderson and Mr. Jackson, Jay Jackson, he's been one of the hottest hitters in Major League Baseball here, and we have profited very well from him. Same 5 bets apiece, home run, double, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, and 3+ total bases. Next game up, Phillies, Marlins. Phillies seem like they're rocking and rolling. They're too big of a favorite today, though, in that one. They are a monster. Now, this would not be one I would run to the window anyway. Probably the stay away game is probably what I tell you. But since I told you we'd give you a play in every game, we will. Marlins plus 1.5 front 5 innings. Marlins plus 2.5 and plus 3.5, I think, also play without getting too juicy there. I understand the Marlins have a pitcher going up that's, hadn't done much. But the Phillies have a tendency on the road to not really score many runs. So if I can put 2 and 3 in my pocket and I can put a full run in my pocket for winners in the first 5, I do like the options there for the Marlins. Next game up, Mariners continue on the road against Braves. Chris Sale's back against Gilbert in this one. Well, the Braves are back at home. Mariners suck on the road. I don't like the Braves in many spots whatsoever, but we do like the Braves today. I think Sale, I don't know how long he's going to pitch, what kind of pitch count he's on, but we'll figure out, the Braves will figure out how to get a win for him. Braves money line front 5, Braves money line for the game in that one. Next game up, Rays and the Guardians. Rays get a win on Thursday. Gavin Williams. Well, this is an easy one here. Well, a couple easy things. Jack's going here for the Rays. Couple things I want to point out. This game at 7:35 Eastern time. We do like the Rays, so we'll give you that one first. Rays money line front 5, Rays money line for the game. Gavin Williams over 1.5 walks allowed, as I believe he's leading the league in walks. Gavin Williams over 2.5 earned runs. Definitely a few different plays I think you can play there in that Rays game. Do like the Rays one more time. 7:40 Eastern time. Royals Twins. Pablo Lopez, welcome on back. Michael Wacha totals at 8 here. Wacha's pitched pretty well at home. Hasn't struck a bunch of guys out as of late, but has been solid, has ate up some innings for him. Pablo Lopez over his career against the Royals has been fantastic. Not Joe Ryan-esque against the Royals, but pretty close in this one here. Do like take that 8, make it under 8.5, and we'll play that one. Royals Twins under 2.5 for first 3 innings. 4.5 first 5, 6.5 first 7, 8.5 for the game. Royals under 4.5 team total. Twins under 3.5 team total. And a lot of separate player props here. Pablo Lopez, 4+ strikeouts. Bobby Witt under 0.5 a single. Wallner for the Twins under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Wacha over 4.5 hits allowed. Probably a lot of singles. Vinny Pasquantino, 1+ strikeout. Vinny Pasquantino under 0.5 a run. Gasper under 0.5 a total base. Vinny Pasquantino under 1.5 total bases. Buxton under 0.5 a single. Caglione, 1+ strikeout. Garcia, Miguel Garcia, under 0.5 a single. He's kind of hit a little bit of a stretch here where he can't seem to get a damn hit. Next game up, Astros. Rangers, Merrill Kelly, no starter announced yet for the Astros. Well, the Astros are finally back on the road, which makes them dangerous one more time. Rangers lost 2 out of 3 to the D-backs. This game at 8:05 Eastern time. It's a lot of Rangers for us in this one as a dog, unless Hunter Brown's pitching, so I will reserve that right there. I don't know who the starter is yet for Houston. Like I said, if it's Hunter Brown, I'm probably going to flip to the Houston side. But do like Rangers if it's not money line from 5, money line for the game. Next game up as well, Giants, Cardinals. Giants have been hot as of late. Seymour versus McGreevy. Totals at 8.5. This game here should be over. It's kind of what we're thinking here. Don't like really McGreevy too much. Hasn't proved much in this event. Seymour we haven't seen. So, should be a lot of fun, right? Over 8.5, over 4.5, front 5 in this one. Next game up, Padres, Rockies. This is another game I'd stay away from because the Padres just suck. But total's only at 10.5. Go notice that one there because with the Padres in town, with that amount of offensive weapons, you would think they would be a normal 11.5. Hell, the Giants were 11.5. But nope, only 10.5 is what we're seeing here. And to be really honest, don't like the 10.5 either, especially the way the Padres been hitting. Freeland on the mound. I have a hard time giving you probably anything in this one here, but let's just say Rockies plus 1.5 first 5 innings. A's, Angels, Soriano at home, which is not good for him. Barnett for the A's. Angels come off the series where they scored all the runs by the home run ball. Joe Adell starting to hit the ball hitting the ball all over the place. So why not a Joe Adell homer in this one? I don't love a lot with Soriano at home typically. So A's plus 0.5 run front 5, A's plus 1.5 for the game. And then we'll finish up the night. Red Sox, Diamondbacks, Eduardo Rodriguez for the D-backs. And it looks like Tolley for the Red Sox. And somehow the Red Sox are favored here. Not quite sure how. But what are they going to do? That's a damn good question. This game here, we'll focus on a total here, 8.5. We'll play the over 4.5 front 5, over 8.5 for the game. All right, that's a rundown quickly of Major League Baseball for Friday, September 5th. Sorry, we're way late with this, but other obligations came up. Outlier, world's #1 sports betting app, does sponsor the show. Make sure you check that out. 7-day free trial on the YouTube channel page as well at the end of every episode here on YouTube in the comment section. Also, private Discord channel. You can find that in the same 2 spots. YouTube channel page at the end of every Discord. It is $50 per month. Best $50 you're going to spend all month. I almost guarantee it. Monster day for us with Cowboys. Good day in baseball, except for that last 3 runs by the Dodgers. We've got a bunch for Friday football. College football is already out on the Discord. And so is the whole NFL package, which we haven't put out for public yet. A lot of stuff going on as usual. A lot of baseball, a lot of football. Formula One, we're a little light in until we get to the qualifying stage here, as there is a bunch of craziness going on in Italy at the moment with who's going to be driving. A lot of practice drivers as well coming in, but you'll also get that as a bonus on the Discord that we don't put out for public consumption. We do appreciate everybody's support as always, and we look forward to seeing you on our next episode.